Earlier in this topic, we talked about the importance of the term incremental. Incremental cash flows are amounts of money that the firm is better or worse off as a direct result of a particular decision. When we conduct an NPV analysis of a project, we don't actually calculate the NPV of all of the cash flows associated with the project. We calculate the NPV of the cash flows that will result from the decision to undertake the project, and therefore we get the NPV of the decision to proceed or not proceed. Over the last few modules, we've dealt with the cash flows from a typical project, but sometimes there are other effects on incremental free cash flows. They are opportunity costs, sunk costs, and project externalities. We've touched on some examples of these earlier in the topic, but in this module we'll go through them one by one and discuss their importance when we're conducting project evaluation. Opportunity costs are amounts by which the firm is worse off as a result of the decision to accept a project. They aren't actually cash flows that we can identify relating to the project. They are cash flows which would occur if the project does not proceed, and therefore we regard them as incremental cash flows because they're amounts of money that we're worse off if the project is accepted. Examples are using any kind of existing resource, labour, materials, land, buildings, in a project for which the firm could otherwise have obtained a benefit. If the firm can sell that resource or rent it out if the project does not go ahead, then it's an incremental cash outflow associated with the decision to proceed with the project. Your firm is considering a project to manufacture and sell a new type of widget. A feasibility study costing $5,000 seems to indicate that the project will have a positive NPV. The project will utilize a warehouse that could be rented out for $2,000 per month. And of the expected extra revenue of $12,000 per month, $3,000 will come from sales of existing widgets because some customers will switch to the new widget. How should we treat the $5,000, the $2,000, and the $3,000 when evaluating this project? The $2,000 that the warehouse could have been rented out is an opportunity cost. If we don't go ahead with the project, the firm will be better off by $2,000 per month. So going ahead with the project costs the firm $2,000 per month in lost potential revenue.